Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. See, what if I tell you that like Pepsi, like Coke, like Lux, like Fair and Lovely, like Surf, you only buy the concept of corruption and misgovernance if somebody can sell it to you well. Somebody has to market it to you well. If corruption, misgovernance is not marketed to people, they don't take it seriously. You must be wondering, what am I talking about, right? Let's get right into the show and figure out. Okay. So, let me explain to you what I just said. I repeat, what I said is till such time that I market corruption to you, I market bad governance to you, you are not going to buy it. We are not going to buy it, neither are we interested in it. So like somebody markets Lux, like somebody markets a consumer product saying that एक खरीदो एक के साथ एक free या एक खरीदो अभी 30% more for whatever you buy and so on and so forth, unless and until I have a marketing strategy to market corruption, to market misgovernance, you are not interested. You are not going to bother to know about it. This is what I mean to say. And I, in the next 12 minutes, will try and prove to you why I say this. Now, let me tell you what I mean by this. There is a gentleman called Narendra Singh Tomar. Narendra Singh Tomar is a union minister, Bharatiya Janata Party leader and union minister in the government of India. His son Devendra Kumar Tomar, the video that you are seeing on your screen, in the video, Devendra can be heard talking with a man seeking transfer of crores of money from mining and land businessmen from Rajasthan and Mohali. The person asks for the detail of 5 different accounts for the transaction. In this video, both Devendra and the other person can be heard talking about someone with the surname of Tyagi, who is ready to give 100 crores through a retired RBI commissioner, through which the deals has been fixed. They can also be heard discussing transaction with one Harpreet Gill. In the video, the middleman addresses Devendra Tomar as Guruji and sometimes as brother. Now, this is what this video says. Video, it has been in the social media for I think a week or week and a half. I think even my colleague has covered it. My team has covered it. Amina Ansari has covered it. So it's there. I will attach the link and all of that. But this is what the story is. Acha, let me also be fair to say that, you see, Devendra has absolutely denied it, and he said a viral video has come to my notice in which it is being falsely propagated that I have made transaction worth crores. By editing this fake video, a conspiracy is being hatched against me and negative impression is being created. Fake video clips are being made viral on various social media platforms with the malicious intentions of damaging my public image and reputation. This is what Devendra Singh Tomar wrote. So, he said, it's all malicious, it's all wrong. But you know the best part? There is this video. It's all over the country. Everybody, almost every second person has seen it. But ED, IT, CBI, all that, nothing happened. Nothing happened till now. No investigation to the best of our knowledge. He is not put behind bars. There is no arrest made. There is no interrogation done. At least to the best of our knowledge, nothing has been done. Okay, theek hai? Achha, this is not the only thing. There was a Patwari, you remember Vyapam scam? Something similar to Vyapam scam. There was a Patwari scam in Madhya Pradesh. This happened in July 2023. My colleague Saurabh George has done a complete story on that. I will attach that link also to this video. Wherein the controversy revolves around recent examination for the post of Group 2 and Subgroup 4 Patwari, a revenue official, wherein 7 out of the top 10 scorers took their exams at the NRI College, Gwalior. The exam center had strong links with BJP MLA Sanjeev Kushwaha, adding a political layer to the ongoing allegations. So, 7 out of 10 people took the examination in one particular college, and that college belonged to one big BJP leader. Details, please go ahead. Please watch that. It's a very good report that he has. So, this Patwari scam, nothing happened. Nothing happened. It is going on. Do you remember Ashish Mishra? Ajay Mishra Teni's son, Ajay Mishra Teni, Union Minister, his son, he allegedly crushed these farm bill protesters in Lakhimpur Kheri, crushed under his SUV. They died. He was arrested. Now out on bail. What happened? Nothing happened. He's out on bail. Life goes on. Life goes on. Okay. The second case. Third case, let me tell you. Fourth case, let me tell you. 2, 3 I told you. I told you about Patwari. I told you about Tomar Singh's. I told you. Fourth case, if you remember, I had done this show. April 2022. Contractor Santosh Patil, he died. He committed suicide because, at least that's what he accused, a state minister, BJP leader, K.S. Ishwarappa, for demanding 40% commission for a government project. This contractor, Santosh Patil, committed suicide. There was a huge furore. Contractors Association all created a huge furore. Of course, the people threw Bharatiya Janata Party out, but that's about it. That's about it. Ishwarappa was given the clean sheet. Nothing happened to Ishwarappa. Nothing happened to Ishwarappa. Tomar, Devendra Tomar, as on now, nothing happened to him. Patwari case, as on now, nothing happened. Ishwarappa, as of now, nothing happened. Lakhimpur Ashish Mishra, still on bail. Nothing happened. Now let's flip the story. Sisodia, who I have spoken about many times in my channel, Sisodia is still behind bars. Why? Because he was alleged to be taking bribes for liquor scam. Still behind bars, was a former Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi. Where the court had said that the case will fall flat in 2 minutes. The court had said. It was never an open and shut case. Have you seen them? The court said, have you seen them? That is Vijay Nair, Manish Sisodia on bribes discussing this. Will it be admissible? Isn't the statement a hearsay? It is an inference, but has to be an evidence in cross-examination. This will fall flat in 2 minutes. This is what the bench had said during the hearing. This was not a judgment. This was like some person wrote to me, you talk as if it's a judgment. I never said it's a judgment. But it is a statement from the court, for crying out loud. When the court says, yeah, this will fall flat in 2 minutes. What? Are you trying to hide evidence from the court? Is that what I am supposed to understand? That the investigating agencies have all the evidence, but they are hiding it from the court. Last में जैसा हिंदी फिल्म में present करता ना, ऐसा last में आके present करेगा. Is that what I am supposed to believe? Because as the proceeding goes, the man is behind bars, but they don't have evidence. Why this? I'll give you another case. The other case I'm going to talk to you about is Sanjay Raut. In Sanjay Raut's case, the court order pointed out that from the second material and the discussion made, it is clear how Praveen Raut is arrested for pure civil litigation, whereas Sanjay Raut for no reason. This truth is glaring. I don't say this, the court is saying it. So Sisodia, the court says here, 2 minutes this will fall flat. He's still behind bars. Sanjay Raut was picked up and put behind bars. And Tomar outside. Ashish Mishra on bail. Patwari case, nothing happened. Ishwarappa, clean sheet. Do you see the difference? This gentleman, P. Chidambaram. Now, P. Chidambaram, I don't consider him to be holier than thou and all that, because he is the man who created an ED. He is the man who empowered ED for this kind of a power that they are currently using. So, it has all been started by him. There is no doubt about it. But he was implicated and put behind bars for close to 100 days, if I am not mistaken. For what? Because Indrayani Mukherjee. You know who is Indrayani Mukherjee? Indrayani Mukherjee is the lady who has allegedly killed her own daughter, and she is also the wife of Peter Mukherjee, who was the chairman managing director of Star TV once upon a time. Then they owned a company called INX. Okay, alleged murderer's statement was the basis in which Chidambaram was arrested. I will tell you what I mean by that. Indrayani Mukherjee and her husband Peter Mukherjee, who owned INX Media, had claimed in their statement to the Central Bureau of Investigation and the Enforcement Directorate that when they met P. Chidambaram, the then finance minister, in his North Block office in 2006, he asked them to meet his son Karti and suggested that they help him in his business. Indrayani Mukherjee said this, and that was taken as evidence. Chidambaram was behind bars for 100 days. The point I am trying to make here is, look at how opposition leaders just goes in behind bars with one more, there's a con man called Chandrasekhar or somebody sitting in Delhi prison who is now giving evidences against Arvind Kejriwal. So con man's evidence, alleged murderer's evidence, all this is acceptable. And the person is just picked and put behind bars. But here, the person who has allegedly crushed farmers is out on bail. The person who is allegedly seen making deals on the phone, no much investigation. The person who is allegedly taken money in the Patwari selections, no investigation. The person because of whom a contractor committed suicide is given a clean chit. You see the difference? You see the difference? Now, I want to prove 2 points out of this. First is, you know what? I don't blame the government much. Because now I'm used to it. This is what one should expect. And like I told you before, if there's another government which comes to power, I don't see that the other government is going to be very radically different. Because ultimately, governments are getting from bad to worse. Like I told you, ED, all of this was started by Chidambaram. It is very ironic that he possibly went into the same jail which he started. So it was started. So the point is, I am not seeing much of a difference. What I am constantly trying to say is, what I am let down by is our judiciary. Because that's the only hope that this democracy has to remain civilized. Judiciary seems to be helpless. I have been saying that in almost every editorial. Judiciary seems to be absolutely helpless. Tomar बाहर है, सिसोदिया अंदर है, राउत अंदर था, आशीष मिश्रा बाहर है, and the judiciary is just watching, seeing, ठीक है. You know, I want to quote D.Y. Chandrachud. And he had made a very beautiful statement. In this statement, Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud had described the basic structure of constitution laid down by the Supreme Court in 1973, Kesavananda Bharati judgment, as the North Star. The North Star that guides and gives clear direction to the interpreters and implementers of constitution when the path ahead is convoluted. He agreed to the fact that it is the judiciary, it is his office, it is our judiciary that's the North Star. So when everything goes wrong, the only thing that you can look at is North Star to show you the right direction. And here I see the North Star fading. Because everywhere, everything else is convoluted. I see the North Star fading. This is the point number one. Now let me come to the reason I said that corruption and misgovernance has to be sold. Like you sell Pepsi and you sell Coke. And that is our fault. You see, the whole world, the whole India was out in the streets with a flag in 2014. Everybody thought that they were fighting freedom struggle. They were out on the streets. And there was this man called Anna Hazare. Now a lot of people know a lot of things about him. But a man called Anna Hazare sitting there and calling out corruption. It was marketed beautifully by Anna Hazare, by Arvind Kejriwal and by Bharatiya Janata Party and lot of other parties. Marketed beautifully. So each of us got involved and said, Baap re, how much corruption? It was marketed beautifully. Today, the opposition doesn't have the wherewithal, nor the intelligence, nor the talent to market corruption, to go out and say that, listen, Tomar ka kya ho raha hai bhai? This Tomar case is not even affecting Rajasthan. Forget about affecting India. It is not even affecting Rajasthan, but it should. Ashish Mishra's case is forgotten. I'm sure a lot of opposition people also forgot about it. We are talking about it. It is forgotten. Nobody is saying that those farmers were killed. What happened? Why is he on bail? Next kya? We constantly talk about Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, the alleged chairman of Wrestling Federation, who was alleged for sexual assault, sexual harassment. My apologies. We are the people questioning. Nobody else questioning. Possibly the opposition cannot market it. And because the opposition cannot market it, we are sitting tight. We are sitting chilled. Everything is fine. No corruption. Superb governance. Everything is perfect. That's the point I wanted to make. Today, I question our judiciary, like I have been doing it for the last couple of editorials. I am questioning our judiciary, not because I have disgusted or I have lost hope in the judiciary. It's because I have tremendous hope in the judiciary. And in today's world, the only constitutional body that can save our democracy is the judiciary. And that's why I talk about judiciary. And of course, I'm talking about as people. We are supposed to be making these politicians accountable. If we don't make these politicians accountable, you see, governance, like I told you before, and I'm telling you again, governance will not happen in the parliament anymore. Bills will be not what makes our life or makes our laws. It will be enforcement bodies that will make our lives and make our laws. So that's the point I wanted to make today. And that's my story for today. Till I see you next time. That's tomorrow at 10. Namaskar.